Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is fantastic. I'm just going to give it a minute, 30 seconds before I get into the meat of this video today, just to let a couple of people come in. So you can just chill, relax. I want to give you some information today that is literally really going to help you, as you'll see in the caption, in the title, how I set goals to grow, and how you can hopefully use it as well if you're trying to grow as well. And it's completely irrelevant what the goal is or what field, but I want to give you some key pointers that I've used and I continue to use. I've been using these methods for a while now, and it really, really helps. So without further ado, a couple of people on, welcome. Thanks for joining today. So as you'll see in the title here is how I set goals to grow. Now, this is something that is absolutely necessary, whether you're trying to develop personally, in personal development, or in business development. So without further ado, I want to get into it. First thing is first, with setting goals, you need to make sure that they're not too far ahead. So make sure the goal that you're starting out with is small. Start with a small goal and achieve that, and then you gradually grow, right? So it's all about progression and growth. That's directly linked to your goals that are set. So, for example, someone with just starting out in business cannot expect to make $1 million within the first 3 months. And by the way, just as a disclaimer, I definitely am not a millionaire. However, I use these tools. They've helped massively to help grow myself personally and in my business. And so start small. Don't get ahead of yourself. You must start achieving small goals to get the ball rolling. So definitely do that. Point number 2. If you're going to set a goal and make it grow, make sure that it's something that motivates you. Don't just go around setting goals just for the sake of it. It must be for a bigger purpose and something that absolutely motivates you to the point where you will get up every morning because you have a clearer vision and understanding of what's going to be the result of achieving that goal, right? So definitely make sure that you set goals smart, which leads me perfectly into the next point, which is set smart goals, right? So specific. You need to make sure that they are fully clear. You have great clarity, so you then have a vision of that goal. If you do that, you're already a step ahead. Smart. So that measurable. So do it. Make sure that it's attainable, measurable, and that leads me into the third point, which is attainable. Something that you can actually get. Don't do, like I said in the example, if you're a brand new business, don't go thinking that you're going to get £1 million within the first 3 months, because that's literally not something that's achievable, attainable, and it's not measurable, right? So moving on to R, which is relevant. Make sure it's relevant to your life, relevant to your business, to the product niche that you provide. Don't go off doing things that has no reason for you to do, basically. Make it relevant to what you're trying to achieve. And then lastly, which is one of the most important ones, is time bound, right? So you want to make sure that the timely, any goal that you set must have an end date on it, because that will make you go and get after it with a deadline. And when you have a deadline, for some reason, especially what I've experienced, is it will make you literally have to go and get it, and you will act accordingly on a daily basis. So I hope that really helps. Smart goals, go research it, go Google it, and then start making your own goals based on the SMART method. So that's that, right? And then after you've understood that, you want to put it down in writing. So there's something psychological. If you write a goal down on paper, something happens. It's like it's written down. Well, it is written down, right? But it's something that's attainable. You see it visually, and then therefore, if you refer to it daily, every morning, for example, look at it, and then it's in your head. Subconsciously, it does something. So definitely write down the goal when you have it. And then second to last point, which is one of the massive ones, is why. You need to have a very deep understanding why you have this goal. So don't create goals for no reason why, just to do it, because the chances are you're not going to end up doing it. You'll end up just cutting it off and slacking, and it won't happen. So you must have a reason why. And I'd recommend doing a task called a 7 layers deep task. So you might want to get in better shape. Why? Because it will make me feel healthier. Why? And then as you get to the 5th to 7th layer, you'll really find the reason why you're actually doing that goal. and that helps so much. So definitely write down why and go very deep on the matter. So with that being said, it's all good having a goal. It's all good having a smart goal. It's all good writing it down and having your reason why. But there's something that will still stop you from getting that goal. And I've experienced this, and I've adapted and changed in that. And I understand that the reason why, which is what brings me to this last point, which is you must get accountable. So here's the thing. You can know it all. You can do it. You can say you're going to do it. But if you don't have someone to be accountable to, then quite simply, it gives you that option to slack on a certain day, to not go to the gym, to not put that extra call in. So you must be accountable. Now, that might be a friend or family, or what I'd recommend is potentially even a mentor. If you can get a mentor or someone, a close friend or family who can critique you and keep you on your toes, if you stay accountable, that really helps you get towards your goal. So these are the things that I use, I've implemented, and they've really helped. So hopefully you find value from that, because this is what changed the game for me by setting goals. So I'll leave it with that. If you really like this video, give it a like and a comment. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this mini series that I've dropped, and I'll see you very soon on the next video.